natural, dude. Be natural.
She mad, girl. Do it. It's Jen. So,
It's Bridget. What is your favorite country?
It's impossible to pick a favorite. Each country has its own unique beauty.
I do like that answer.
I'm surprised I can see.
It's true that each country have?
Each has
Hello?
its unique beauty.
I'm driving in this guy.
Yeah, the first time that we ever traveled together
Where?
was when we went to the United
Oh my
States.
gosh.
And it was such a blessed time because it was only a weekday, but we got to go to California.
I think you were 19 because I was 20, and I remember going to Vegas and I wasn't allowed to, whatever.
No, I was already 20. I was already.
Yeah,
Yes,
we were in the same
we were
age.
both 20.
Ah,
Yeah.
so we weren't. So the legal age there is 21,
Mm-hmm.
and to go to like the gambling stuff and whatever. Not that I want. Well, then
Right.
we were hoping that we could try, but we couldn't because we were not of legal age. So we went to watch.
In Vegas, yeah.
I really
and
like that though. It was fun.
what was pretty cool too, God was so good too, because my cousin Ken, shout out Kuya Ken for bringing us to the
It was free.
Disney World, Disney Place, whatever. But it was free because at that time he was studying to be a nurse, but he was also working at Disney World. So
And he happens to have like passes, so he can bring in guests.
three guests. So three guests. So it was Bridget, myself, and his sister, our other cousin. So that was really nice. But anyways, recently, as y'all know, or some of you may know, Bridget and I traveled to Italy. We went to 2 different countries in Europe, which was Slovenia and Slovenia.
Where Luca is from, and he's so handsome, even though he would be the actor.
So,
What's your favorite moment being in Italy and Slovenia?
I can't. I just, in Italy, almost every moment there was...
Was it when the soldier waved at you?
See. Yeah, so we were in Milano, and I was dressed as a tourist, I want to say. Like, I think it's... Wow. I cannot talk properly, but I was dressed really... Like, it shows that I wasn't from... I
A tourist.
I was a tourist. I was just waving at me when they were doing their rounds, and I felt seen.
Because we were taking pictures too, right? So then he was
Yeah. Lui è bello. He was very handsome. È bello. Lui è bello. I cannot say proper.
Bello means
Bello means handsome, beautiful.
Yeah.
Bello, yeah, handsome. Bello. Che bello.
in Italian.
In italiano, sì.
잘생겼어.
In Korean, muy
Korean.
guapo. In Spanish,
Guapo. Pogi!
pogi. In Filipino. So, but my favorite was being with my Italian friends.
You have friends in Italy?
Yeah, of
Oh.
course, celebrating the wedding of our dear friends and being with their family, because they're a very, very wholesome family. You know, like being around them, you know that God works through them and in them and with them. So I think that has to be my favorite. Experiencing and immersing myself in.
I thought you were gonna say Blessed Pier Giorgio.
Obviously, that is needless to say. This saint, this blessed, is such a dear friend to me.
But you have to tell them what we did, where we went. We went to Blessed Pier Giorgio's house.
So we went in Torino, where he is buried. So his tomb is there, and
It's at the cathedral, right where the Shroud of Turin
Saint
is.
John Baptist
Yeah.
Cathedral. It was also there. What else was there? And then
There's a lot.
yeah, it is. And the next day, we went to Europa in Biella, which is another region. It is 80 kilometers.
My favorite part, it was more so when we went to Slovenia, because I had this moment where I truly realized, and you always correct me how to pronounce it.
Verso l'alto.
I had
Verso
that moment.
l'alto.
You know,
Verso
Verso
l'alto.
L'alto means...
Verso l'alto.
Verso
Verso
l'alto
l'alto.
means...
It's not l'alto, it's l'alto. Verso l'alto.
L'alto, whatever, okay, stop.
Sorry, I'm not Italian, but I'm very picky. I might even be saying it wrong, so.
So, correcting the corrections, whatever. Anyways, so...
Ate girl.
Ate girl mo siya. Ano? Tell them what Verso L'alto means.
Verso l'alto in English means to the heights.
To the heights, to the top,
To the
right?
summit.
Because Blessed Pier Giorgio really liked hiking. And in Slovenia, there's a lot of castles, actually, and they're also always on top of the mountains, right?
I felt like a princess going.
So,
Going there.
but we have to say, like, the process of getting there. So we went to Ljubljana. Ljubljana had the castle, and Janisha and I, like, we wanted to go on top because, you know, it's a must-see. It's one of their, like, you have to go kind of thing. And so we weren't sure in the beginning. We couldn't find there's a lift, but we couldn't find it, like, where how to get on it. So then we just followed, like, the signs. This is the way to. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
This is the way to the castle, right? So in the beginning it was like flat. Then it slowly increased, and it was really, really getting, like, harder to get on, like, where we wanted to go, right? To the point, actually, I was like, okay, do we really want to go up, or do we just want to go, like, you know, go back to where we were? But then, of course, we decided to, let's go, right? Fast forward, we made it to the destination, and it was, like, so worth it. Because, you know, you saw the whole city, the view. So why was I saying this? Why was I saying that it's my favorite? I don't know. I just had that moment, that revelation. Wow, like, you know.
I'm glad that you said that because I'm trying to write a talk currently. I'm in the process of writing a talk, and I will use that story.
Because
but I'm gonna say something about it.
Okay, anyway, whatever she wants to say, right? But my own moment, my own revelation there was that I had a choice. It's always a choice, right? I had a choice to go down and perhaps regret that I didn't make it to my destination. But reaching that destination on top, it was, like, really breathtaking. I was like, all the pains and the aches were, like, forgotten. Like, it was worth it. But I had to go through that. You know, I couldn't breathe. My legs were. It's not an exaggeration. It was hard to get up there. It took us, what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
This was. Wait, was this?
Ljubljana. And also the one in Bled. It was the same.
Same thing. Same thing in Bled.
But it's worth it. What you see up there, right? So, I think that locking your. Oh, you don't want to be beside this truck or in
behind
front or whatever
behind.
the preposition is. That you lock into that destination for. So what I'm trying to say is, like, if we know that we're going to heaven, that we're meant to be there, up there, we're gonna keep walking, keep going. You'll reach it. It's not easy. So that was, like, one of my favorite because it really taught me, like, it's kind of like, yeah, like a good. And also, Ljubljana means the beloved one.
Ljubljana.
That's what it means. And they like bees. And this particular bees that they like are very docile. So it was really like, wow, God spoke. I like the fact that when you travel, you learn a lot about the country, but it also teaches you a lot about life. And my life in particular. Yeah, it teaches you. I'm bad at grammar, and I admit.
Yes. So yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. Right? That's my story. It's long.
Yes, yeah. I can't really handpick any story or any particular moment. But honestly, like, traveling teaches you so much about yourself.
It does.
When you travel, you realize how tiny you are in this grand scheme of things. You're tiny, but you're seen and you're loved.
Yeah.
Arrivederci, verso l'alto.
안녕히 계세요. 가세요. 안녕히 가세요. I don't know which one is proper because one is like 안녕히 가세요. I think you say it when people are leaving and you're staying. And then you say 안녕히 계세요 when people are staying but you're leaving. I don't know which one it is really. Maybe it's vice versa.